Bota o do Guma? Vamos ver o do Guma, então? Vamos comparar, vamos comparar.
I mean, T1 want to contest still. Keen just TP top.
Well, let's see how this goes. Baker's in the pit. That's an arrow on the BDD. The Cyclone is massive, though, and the damage is in there. Double Cyclone onto everybody in the pit. The damage here from Guma is pretty good. He's going to pick up a double as we have a little Zeri moment beginning to form. Aiming, not able to run away. That's another kill for the Zeri. That's 3, and it might just be 4 at the end of it. A quadra kill for Guma, who has 5 kills now.
Is not actually able to make a huge impact in this fight either. He has level 6, but he's just being zoned out. Arrow comes through here first, and then when the collapse comes through, the Cyclone is massive, but the damage just isn't really here.
Guma's untouched the entire time.
Guma takes no damage, and aiming is a lethality Varus, who's very far behind. It doesn't have lethal tempo, is not going to be able to match an AD carry this early in the game.
At 23 minutes into this game, Zayas about to hit Mega, but does get charmed up. Very charming, he is closer, but he's going to get walloped here. There is a Nara into the wall. Teleport to come through from Clear, but I don't think they're going to get there in time. He goes golden, though, immediately after coming out of the stun, and now he's spirit rushing around the fight. Faker will start battling now, and there's kills are coming in for Gumayusi. The Magnet Storm is just that little bit too late, and I don't know whether Clear can be quite as concerned.
Eu não sei se vocês viram isso aqui. Preste atenção no Faker.
He's gonna get
Ó, o Faker deu TP aqui, tá vendo?
There is a Nara into the wall. Teleport to come
Aí
through
o
from
Nock
Clear.
ultou. Ele entrou no bush e ficou parado. Esperou o Nock acabar e ensecou a área. Fica vendo.
Gonna get there in time. He goes golden, though, immediately after coming out of the stun, and now he's spirit rushing around the fight. Faker will start battling now, and there's kills are coming in for Gumayusi. The Magnet Storm is just that little bit too late, and I don't know whether Clear can be quite as Cassante as he wants. A triple now for Gumayusi as the Winter's Wrath not going to be able to find the last one, but T1 are straight back in it. Teddy, I don't know about that one, buddy, but he's still going to try and get out of there. In goes Clear, finds some Qs as there's at least a kill on the Rakan, and it's a double for Teddy in the end, but that is an ace for Gumayusi.
Yeah, we'll certify it.
Yeah.
Put that one in the certified Zeri moment column, which is it's quite thick.
Esse recalque é adulto, hein? Time, mano, time do Brasil já ia pra T2, fi. Duraço.
Get this one. Did force Kana's TP, so Kana is able to stay alive, but will be down as
Guma is not level 6. Passive coming in. Barel is here, and now the Rakan joins as they do not get the knock on Guma. As he's just able to dance around them like that. The Magnet Storm is here, and so is that S rank as Guma's gonna pick up the kill. Here comes Canyon, trying to shut them down on the bottom side. Might be able to get carry, but look at Guma, goes in, picks up another kill, as he is pretty dead, though. Will he be able to execute? He did already get the value out of this one, as he's just trying to get the wave here. Just zoning him off the turret is Showmaker, picks up the shutdown, 450 gold.
Gonna get engaged on. That'll be the end of it. And then here, that feels like, as he should, he has a lead. But look at how much damage he's taken from his minions, right? So by the time that he goes in, he really needs to respect the damage that's available. And then a level 6 is hit, and the damage is more than enough here. Huge wave as well, so basically impossible to fight him. And then Canyon still gonna be able to get himself in this situation.
Isso, obrigado pelo subir.
Faker has flash and he is alive as Chobian pays. Draw a beat now, level 16 for Chobi. You see how much damage he is doing. Carrier trying to put that door up in front of the Nexus. But Genji, I think the upset may happen. The charm is going to connect, but it's onto Delight. So much damage from Gumayusi. He's found it. He found the moment. Oh my god, he
Entendi nada.
put that
Cadê
door
ele?
in front of the
ali.
Nexus. But Genji, I think the upset may happen. The charm is going to connect, but it's
Caralho,
onto
como é que ele veio parar aqui, mano?
I think the upset may happen. The charm.
Caralho, ele deu vendaval e flash na cara dos malucos, velho.
He's gonna connect, but it's onto Delight. So much damage from Gumayusi. He's found it. He found the moment. Oh my god, he does explode in the end, so it's not going to be T1 taking the game back, but it's not going to end here. My voice might die, but the Nexus will survive. Just one stopwatch that he now cannot have. Just thwarted it.
Guma in this fight with Faker, it's a miracle they survived.
Yeah, the fact that they're able to hold on there, it starts off with the Charm Flash, but that's bait. It's Guma flashing in point blank. with Infernum, all that damage is more than enough. But like, is this enough?
Não foi.
Now this is not without cost here for T1. Zeus is going to use his ultimate here and is going to be out of lane. But this is the first T1 moment I feel like we've seen in this series where it looks like it's good.
Muito bom, velho.
Solidifies the advantage for T1.
And T1, they're a team who will turn dives on their heads. And we've seen it so often without vision of where Zeus is. You do have to respect this.
Is a 1-for-1, but then Guma.
Oh, hits level 6 and just says that's where he is. Oh, just gorgeously played.
Mas tinha visão, velho.
But they could also potentially end here, as there's no flank threat. A ward here for Cortes.
There is a little bit. The question is, do T1 really care about it? Cortes is looking for it. There is the Zone ult. They burst down Faker. That's going to be good enough, I think, as Cortes now is in the back line. They're trying to turn this one. Nope, Guma did not die. Forgot about him. He's just going to get a Quadra and will be looking.
Porque tem uma Sona na LCK contra uma Nami. Solo kill BR? Virou solo kill BR isso aqui?
For the Penta on the Zeri
Chama o Revolta.
of all champions.
Zeus knock him out.
Oh, Morgan. Oh, Morgan! You darling, you.
Giga Chad Morgan.
All right, Faker. Okay, they're not going to go for this. They don't know what's on the other side there as vision was being cleared out.
They gave T1 prio on this dragon though, and now Zeus is just holding that Narbar.
Tá, o Ruler era Monozaia. O Guma foda-se é Monozeri, é isso.
Exactly where he wants it. They've got good turn here too. Just need that front line.
Just waiting for this. Meganar is going to be started as here he goes. Looking
Here comes
for the
King.
angle, and he's stolen away. Cuz takes the Ocean Drake, takes the Ocean Soul. As they're trying to turn here onto the Jax, they want 100 zero hit, but the Solar Eclipse is massive from the Leona. They're going really deep as King is just frontlining into the Zeri. It's not going to get Guma though. Crucially, Guma's still alive. Did they go too deep is the question. Is now the Zeri's going to save, but it's not enough. Baker has to do it alone, and can he? Yes, he will.
Os caras lutam muito bem, velho. Que isso.
With Zeus and Carrier left alive, T1 take the win.
It's a long con flank attempt here from BDD. Zeus is carded here. They get the Drake, but they do not secure any CC onto Guma. Stopwatch is used here, or the Zonias rather, but notice that Guma is not CC'd until the very last moment here where he just cleanses and kites back.
He's doing so much damage as they're all stunned right in front of him.
And Faker is just unkillable in this fight. Once the Jax is gone, and the lethality aspect of this Varus is done after his Qs have gone off and he actually can't do anything damage-wise in the fight. Like, you have no damage anymore.
T1 gonna look for some action here as Ona throws down the ultimate. Zeus going to do the same thing, flashes forward to find the Ram Ruler. Still gonna be alive though, he has the wild growth available and now he's gonna start those shots. Zeus gonna be able to get himself out of there as the flash from Missing's gonna get him to relative safety. As in goes Carrier, they knock up through 6-9 Miasma. Gonna try to be avoiding Faker, but immediately he's polymorphed.
Meu Deus, o Faker apareceu jogando.
The knockups come through Knight. He's going to be punished and now it's Gumayusi that rips them to shreds. It's a quadra kill and he gets denied by Owner on the bench.
Mano, acho que essa Tristana do Faker não é das melhores.
But they'll be happy with a win in the team fight. And critical mass has been reached.
Overcollapsing onto Zeus has given T1 access into the river, but again, Owner fishing for the flank, this time unspotted, this time BLG, not sniffing him out. Will it be enough? The Ultra Shock Laser, they know that he's coming, they get the objective, and they might just look to turn onto Owner. Elk still standing for now, immediately gonna look to burn through Owner. Bin on the backside, fishing for a stun, but he won't find much. Faker now trying to re-engage onto Elk, but the cleanse is there. Faker now gonna be in trouble to stun, but there is no follow-up. Elk for now uncontested, Guma uncontested, both 80 carries doing everything they can to try to shift the fate of their teams, but it has been looking for the stun, it has been into the back line to break down Guma, but Guma says not today with Carrier.
É muita coisa acontecendo, velho. Eles lutam muito bem.
He defies death, and it is Elk in trouble, but he fires back as well. On the edge of madness, on the edge of insanity, they finally kill the 80 carry of BLG.
Oh, these 80 carries cutting down members mid-air as they're flying right to their faces, and in the end, T1 survive. That feather auto attack as Bin is leaping towards his face. The initiation did get the full flame from Owner. They saw him really early on the control warp, so they knew he was coming around that angle, and Elk being able to survive the very beginning was huge. But look at the chase down.
Faker just bought so much time. Elk wasn't able to get into this fight, whereas Gumayusi is in a position where he can actually start to hit onto people. You've got a ton of peel that's coming through for Guma as well. And Bane, I cannot believe he can't get this last auto attack. I'm pretty sure if he actually manages to get that, this could be a very different fight. You've got the shields coming through from Yago into Elk, but with all 4 members of T1 still standing, there's not much that Elk can do as they start to engage. Even just barely missing that body slam from Zeus, but it doesn't matter. T1 still come out on top.
As Kanavi, he can get into this pit at any time. It's a 50-50 pretty truly as T1 are now looking to try and find the turn. The hook is going to connect onto the jungler as now missing with the quickness, but he's just going to die. Zeus diving into that backline, missing's going to go down, and Gumayusi is just gigantic.
Mano, eu achei que era o highlight do Ruler. Eu falei, ué.
Time it's a 50-50 pretty truly as T1 are now looking to try and find the turn. The hook is going to connect onto the jungler as now missing with the quickness, but he's just going to die. Zeus diving into that backline, missing's going to go down, and Gumayusi is just gigantic. He goes golden, and now Kanavi is no damage to offer back. It's another team fight. The T1 win at 24.5 minutes. Why does this keep happening? There was one player that they needed in order to get them over the line, and it was Baron.
Absolutely. Ruler had just finished his IE prior to this fight, so I thought it was going to go his way, but the ulti from Nautilus, the follow-up from Zeus, right back in onto Ruler, and Ruler unable to get back. He flashes back, but it creates no space. He doesn't get over the wall, and in comes Guma, as you called out. T1 know their win condition, get in onto Ruler. They found the pick. But look at the pit back in live. It's JDG who are onto the dragon.
Legal, mano, legal. É que esse aqui faz 2 meses já, por isso que não tem play do Worlds. Aquele V2 dele foi muito sinistro, velho. Tem 2 meses que o Worlds acabou. É, mas, pô, o cara tem que editar ali, procurar as play, né? Não deve ter... Acho que ele devia ter esperado o Worlds acabar pra fazer o vídeo, mas tudo bem. Só um vídeo de LoL Inter nos recomendados. Pois é, mano. Fazer o que, né, velho? Eu sou um homem simples, mano. Eu gosto de competições. Assisto o Inter, assisto o LoL. Bota ele pra jogar 20 dias no Brasil. 20 dias no Brasil e não tem mais nem reflexo pra usar um stopwatch, caralho. Season que vem não vai ter stopwatch, mano. Que beleza, velho. Que coisa linda. Zonas apenas para magos. Zonas vai dar MR Armor? Vai ter, sim. Como que vai? Pode dar Armor MR? Não, mas dá AP as zonas. No caso, o stopwatch agora é o Arm Seeker, que eu digo que só tem pra P.